You know, I like what they did with the theme here. Oh, and the graphic at the beginning also looked nice. I really don't want to go back to the menu and have to cut out the seizure moment. Well, the strobing lights that Gameloft still has not done anything about. And that's because even though it affects those with seizure disorder, Gameloft doesn't have seizure disorder, so what do they care? They'll get around to it whenever it starts costing them lots of money. And from what I found out, let's go into the forest. You know what? Let's find out if I can do this. Go into the forest. Otherwise, we will do Alice's books with no pictures. Come on. Come on. Hey, it could be worse. It could be... What? Cool. Interesting. Valley. So they improved. Ready to be unlocked? Yeah. Well, I need to get into Alice's. So they did make some improvements. I'm impressed. As I said, the game itself, I have no issue with. It's Gameloft and what they've been doing that I have the issue with. Let me guess. I can now... No. What if I were to chip away at it? No. Water it? No. Okay. Yeah, there is no... Because as you saw, and I know it's not these blue mushrooms, this one. So you cannot fish it. So let's just go around. See, nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing here. So I'm only missing one blue pollen or whatever I'm missing. Nothing here. There's a blue mushroom. However, I come up here. Nothing to collect. Nothing here. And that just goes back to where we came from, so in a manner of speaking. So go back down here. Go back over here and this time take a left. Nothing here. Nothing here. And nothing over here. Once again, it's a blue mushroom, but it's not going to give me what I need. Oh, yes, it is. So, never mind. Alright, go back into the quests. Search the forest in the realm for the blue spores. Wait, what? 17? I interacted with that. Oh. Did it just move? Is that it? Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Alright, Chesh. I can make the uncrafting station after all. I guess they fixed whatever was broken on this. So at least that much. I'm lost. Here we go. Alright, Chesh. I can get back to your quests. Oh yeah, as I was starting to say though, with Gameloft, they actually have it. So when they had Dreamlight, it started with. Alright. Okay, I have the blue spores. Did you figure out what else I need?
Oh my.
I figured a sum of 12. But as for you, you need mushrooms, glass, purple bellflowers, blue passion lilies, and hardwood. That was actually helpful. Oh, I try to be helpful on Tuesdays, and today is half Tuesday in Wonderland, so I thought I'd be half helpful. Okay. Let's see. I expected you to say that. Well, I'm sure he had something that he was going to say, so I did sort of expect him to say that. Oh, good. We understand each other. We do, and I'm a little worried about that. Now, let's get back to on topic. All those items you listed will be used to make the uncrafting station? What an odd question. What else would be making with those things? You know what? Hey, it was a fair question. Yeah, was a fair question. I'm getting out of here before this conversation gets too confusing, as it tends to with you. Alright. Now I can escape. So, craft the uncrafting station and not get blocked. Oh yeah, as I was saying, the latest thing. Oh, do I have space? I might have space. Collect the flowers, collect the flowers, collect the flowers, collect the ingots? What? Where'd these ingots come from? Did I drop a bunch of ingots? I must have. Alright, collect the flowers. That way I have the flowers off the floor. Not petting. Actually, you know what? I don't think I petted you guys for a while, so I'll pet you. And I'll pet you. Okay, one of you is level 4, the other is level 2. Monkey, I need you to raise levels so that I have more space in my pack. No wonder my pack doesn't have much. Alright. Did you hiccup? No. It was the umbrella. Sorry. I hit the wrong button. Oh, that was just uncrafting stage. Why would I craft glass? You know what? This is better not to question. Continue. Place the uncrafting station in the valley. So I do not place it in the house. That's fine. I can place it out here. I took the wrong door. I can place it out here. This one. There we go. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. Okay. Furniture. Uncrafting station. Okay. I'm going to place it for now here. I don't know which side is which. I'm going to assume it goes that way. Use it to uncraft any piece of furniture and wait to collect it. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Next. Yeah, no, I figured how to add an item to uncraft. Oh. Huh. Wait, I can... Okay. I don't have a basic wardrobe or a basic side table. I have 2 basic picnic tables for some odd reason. 3 basic chairs for some odd reason. 2 basic canvases. Huh. Yeah, let's hit all and see what I can uncraft. While I do this, I will mention that when... Really? Okay, I don't know what I want to uncraft. Bench, maybe? I have plenty of those. Table. The black rose stones. Why do I have 12 of them? I have no idea. The lampposts. Balloons. Broken stone pillar. Campfire. Cart. Wardrobe. The bucket. Yeah, lots of snowmen. Zircon tunnels. Crates. The election signs, who knows? You know, lots of potions, but we use potions, so. The fishing traps. You know, this is actually tougher than I thought. I want to uncraft something. I'm just not sure what would be the best thing to uncraft. What it would be. I can uncraft an iron crafting station. Let's see here. Well, I have a lot of chests, so yeah. Since I have an extra large yellow, might as well uncraft that one. And yes, I know I can add more, but I'll wait for the 12. I'll just do one uncrafting. And while I wait... Oh, I see the time. Yeah, I'll make this a little extra long because we have to wait so we can collect anyway. Now let me get into this part. So, we originally had the valley. And it was the plaza, the meadow, Dazzle Beach, Glade of Trust, Forest of Valor, and Sunlit Plateau. When I started this game, technically you could unlock the Forgotten Lands and Frosted Heights, but when I started playing, Frosted Heights finally had the cave where you meet Olaf. Forgotten Lands had a pumpkin house, which is Fairy Godmother's house, but no Fairy Godmother. So, eventually, they finished releasing, and you did Fairy Godmother, and then you unlocked the Forgotten, where you had to battle the Forgotten. You finished battling the Forgotten. End of game. You beat the game, and now you could do whatever. Well, besides all the stuff they threw at you and all the items that they wanted you to pay for, such as... I'm only stalling because of the uncrafting. Such as all this interesting. 20% off. I already have that, luckily. Especially since I don't have the 2000. Love and Airborne Hearts would be nice if I did that. Jester Skunk, I don't have enough. Small World Houses. Jester Ensemble. That would be nice. I don't have the Moonstones. I'm not paying for the Moonstones. Once again, I would like, but I'm not paying. So, as this Cozy Companion Raja bundle. Oh, I could have a cute little Raja. And dressed like a tiger, which would have done well for the Tigger quest. Yeah, well. Yeah. Oh, wait. And it comes with a full-grown Raja as well? Is that what it is? Oh! Okay. Raja that I can have as the one companion, and the baby Raja could be a regular animal companion, or is that like a stuffed thing? Anyway, rather than looking at stuff that I'm not getting because I'm not giving any money whatsoever. Where was I? Oh wait, no, I was here. So then, for free, for $0, 0 cents, they released a part 2 to the Valley. Where now, and this was for Peter Pan, so now you could unlock Peter Pan, but you also got to befriend the Forgotten and everything. They did have, at that time, Eternity Isle. Okay, it says Beanstalk Marshes. I thought it said Beneath the Marshes for some reason. Eternity Isle. And in there, you paid for the expansion. You defeat Jafar. You know, and you get Oswald. Or you get Oswald, then defeat Jafar. Well, then came a part 2. Or, no, it's you defeat Jafar, and then part 2 is Oswald. That might be the case. Or is it you defeat Jafar, and then, anyway, so part 2 of Eternity Isle was closed off until later on. Once again, you paid for Eternity Isle once, and it was free to get the second half. Then came Storybook Vale. You defeat Maleficent in part 1. Part 2 was locked until a later time, where you would pay $0.00 for. And that was fine. Wish Blossom Mountains. You paid for the main Wish Blossom Mountains. Part 1, no problem. And that worked. Oh, interesting. Oh, I'm still missing some of these. I don't think I have the Dreamlight for unlocking them, though. I think I wanted to do... Oh, I don't know. I'll wait till I have, what is that? 45,000. However, from what I discovered, I don't think it'll be listed here. Yeah, look at all this. Hey, you get moonstones. Just pay us a lot of money. Yeah, no. Is it in the events? Duties. Rewards, vault rewards, picture pursuit. What? What's picture pursuit event? From July 15th to July 28th. And it is July 24th. So 4 days. Let's see. Various villagers will send you on a scavenger hunts for hidden motifs. Yeah, not interested. Let's see. And then Dream Snaps. So all I know is that part 2. How much time do I have? 3.5 minutes. Okay. Oh, and I get some Dreamlight back. Anyway, so from what I found out, what I discovered is, as I was saying, so for the main valley, you pay for the game, and the sequel, or the second half of the game, free. Eternity Isle, you pay for the expansion, and the second half of that expansion, free. Storybook Vale, you pay for the expansion, second half of that expansion, free. Wish Blossom Mountains, I was told that Winnie the Pooh was going to be in the second half of Wish Blossom Mountains. Well, I learned that to get Winnie the Pooh, you have to pay. So that means Wish Blossom Mountains, you pay for the expansion, and for the second half of the expansion, you pay. they're actually asking for more money for something that you got. I'll just keep it on this so I can keep in mind the time left. Yes, I know this is going to be half an hour. Well, just a little over half an hour. Now, I can hear you guys saying, you're not being fair to Dreamlight Valley. You say you like it, but you do nothing but complain about it. Yeah, the game? No, it's Game Loft. The developers, the publishers. That's where I have my issues. That's what I complained about. Then you said that you were not going to complain about it anymore. Yeah, normally I wouldn't. Except as I said, they are making me, not me, because I'm not getting that. But they are making their players pay extra for something that they should not have to pay extra for. This is the expansion. Then make the expansion cheaper rather than a full priced expansion. And if you want to add to that expansion, those free, but you make it so the expansion doesn't have a second half, then you can charge for these small expansions. But if you plan on charging for the second half of an expansion that someone had to pay for, then you're getting a lot more money and they are getting suckered into giving you a lot more money. 17. So that's where my complaint comes into play. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Should be done. It's done. And then I assume I collect it here. Use? Oh, yeah. Alright, so I would have collected it there. More flowers, of course. And I don't have room for that. Talk to Chesh. I will, but first I want to do something about Kawabangas. Yeah. Stitch is Kawabanga, and Rapunzel's listening to it. And I am opening storage. Let's see. Wait, I thought I had... Oh. Yeah, I couldn't fit the one flower. Okay. So... Blue. 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 I really don't need to hang on to the blues. This is pink. And this is pink. So go to the two pinks. Oh, that's right. And is this where I have... Yeah, that's where I have those as well. So... the rainbow rose, pink, and pink. All right. And then over here, I pet a rabbit. Over here, I really don't need to, but I'm just going to place things in this storage right now. So clay is not there. I'll hang on to this seaweed in my pack, I guess. Why? I don't really have a reason. And over here is... what do we have? Yeah, I can put the clay away. Clay. Yeah, the ingot. And, oh, is this wrought iron? No, it just says iron ingots. Yeah, it's lighter color, but it doesn't look like the, well, I guess it does sort of. Yeah, those are the regular. Okay. So Everstone would go in this. Yes. Oh, I have Everstone, well, or Evergem, whatever they're called. And I didn't realize nuggets. Once again, I'm just putting these in for now. I'm not going to worry about how they look. You know, if I have too much of something that I could sell, stuff like that. I just want to get these out of the way. Maybe I was getting very unusual tea time. I have no idea why I have that. I do know that
filling an entire day with interesting things is far easier here than at home.
it might be. There we go. I just want to get stuff emptied from my pack. Oh. There's leaks there. There we go. That way I can drop all the leaks in one section. And then as for that muscle, I will place in here. I think I have it under the red chest. Yes, there they are. Muscle. There.
I wonder if the animals here would enjoy wearing clothes like the White Rabbit does.
I don't know. They might. Though some of them may not. Oh, it's going to be more than half an hour. I got distracted. But yeah, so now you know why I was complaining. So now what I have to do is redo the 3rd chapter of Dispatch.
A moment, if you would. I need your help.
Ah. We know who that is calling, and I'm actually not going to do anything until after I, excuse me, coming through, wait, the tree is here. I'll call him back.
Have I dragged you in? I am a cat, you know.
I actually had fun working on this. I always have fun working with Wonderland. Going to make and unmake things all the time. This will be a useful tool. And at this point,
Why, yes.
I'll say fun. Hooray! Though I don't recall working. No, you didn't work. Anyway, I'm glad we were able to do this together. You aren't so bad, even when you're talking nonsense. Oh, you're that's me talking. Which is all the time, actually. Oh, but sometimes I'm inclined to gibberish. Oh no, I'm not getting sucked into that kind of conversation again.
I'd say color me impressed.
Uncrafting station done.
I'm already pink and purple.
Well, Chesh, next time. In the meantime, we will like, comment, share, subscribe, notifications, end this video. Hello? Hello? There we go. I will end this video 40 minutes. That's what I'm getting up to. Oh, and before I forget, so my complaint about Gameloft, you guys have seen how I've been enjoying Hello Kitty. Yeah, well, guess what? Hello Kitty has you pay for DLCs as well. Well, guess what? It's the same as the expansions here. But isn't Tea Garden, which comes out soon, I want to say, is it next week, the week after? Yeah, I think it's the week after next. So, anyway, August 6th. We don't know for a fact, though we suspect it is an extension from City Town. Or we don't. I suspect that. If it is, then yes. Sunblink is doing the same as Gameloft with you pay for the expansion and then you pay for extras in the expansion, which you shouldn't. But it's still affordable. $10 versus, I don't know what the price is. So let me do a transition. That way you don't have to be bothered by the flashing lights. Okay. So now that the flashing lights are over, yeah, I like that background actually. If I hit there, now you can see the background a bit better. So, if you want to call it Honeydew Woods. So, did they just scrap Winnie the Pooh and put him into a different expansion? Is there not going to be an expansion in November? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is eShop. And wait. Okay. Search. Dreamlight Valley. There we go. Search. $17. That's $7 more than the $10 for the tea thing. Okay, so it is its own expansion. It's not part of Wish Blossom. Honeyglow Woods is not part of Wish Blossom then. You just need the regular Dreamlight. Let's see. Honeyglow Woods is a brand new adventure pack. Befriend Winnie the Pooh characters. Decorate 4 all new brand areas. That seems a bit small for an expansion. Meet friends old and new. Touch of sweetness. Mystery of the work tree. Honeyglow. Find neighbors. Alright. Then what was Wish Blossom? Exclusive mounts. Then exclusive. Down, yeah. Friend villagers. Tigger. Mount your horses, set off. Help Snow White rescue the ranch, bring it to its former glory. And I guess there is no part 2. That was $50. So $50 for Wish Blossom. $17 for Honeyglow. Oh, and then, all right, So it's going to be 45 minutes. Sorry about that. Island Adventure. Island Adventure. Yeah, I know it adds one word, but okay. City Town. $25, not $50. So that was only half. And you get 2 areas there. And as I said, it's going to be $10 for the next expansion. So, as I said before, like, comment, share, subscribe, notifications. Sorry about it being extra long because of that extra rant. End of video.